You who might be joining us for the very first time, welcome on board. And those of you who have been by our side all these years, Susan is working on 32 years. Susan and let's see, Denim & Company, Gary from Denim & Company, Isaac, you name it, all of our collections have something called essentials. And they are hand selected by our, by the designer, by our buying team. They're building blocks, as Susan has taught us over the years. So they're really great investments. And sometimes that's the missing link to making all of the clothes that you have work. Because if you're wearing things always the same way, you get bored with it. Where that's why something that's very affordable has a buy more, save $3, which is particularly nice on this. So the first one's $37. As long as it's in the same order and goes to the same address, each additional one, the price drops to $34. 4 easy pays at $9.25. So for less than $10, pick up a new color today. This is a brand new modern essential with the Bateau neck. The buy more, the 4 easy pays just for our Graver Day today. So keep that in mind. That color is Beyond Blue.
It's beyond fabulous. It's so good. It's a really bright kind of cobalt blue, I think. That's stunning on every single person out there.
You are wearing Sweet Merlot.
Yes. And it's a little bit of a pinky, like rosy undertone, I think. Instead of like, I think Merlot, I think like wine. This has a little bit more pink to it.
More of a berry color.
Like more of a berry, exactly. Thank goodness you're here, Pat.
2 brains are better than 1. I'm counting on yours. Here's our evening green.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Maybe you're not the kind of person who's going to buy a green blazer, but add green in because, Susan always says her mom said, green was good for God. I mean, think about it. The grass is green. That goes with everything.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
So here is going to be your vintage ivory.
Here's the vintage ivory. So you can use it with the vintage ivory pants, that beautiful Ponte blazer. But please don't be afraid of it because it is machine wash. It is tumble dry. It is spot cleanable. If you spill something on it, you just go to the sink. A little soap and water is going to get that out, and you'll have that forever.
Without a ring.
Susan doesn't do that too often, the ivory and liquid knit.
And then black. Because this will always hold its color. It will never be wrinkled. It will never be living at the dry cleaner. And it fits. It fits. You can layer. I love that polar fleece vest that we have coming up a little bit later on. I mean, this is the time of the year when we're going to start to layer. So you could wear this year round if you wanted to. Beth, I'm not sure that we really spent a lot of time talking about liquid knit, which is the best-selling fabric across the board on QVC. So do you mind if we started there?
Of course, yeah. So liquid knit is Susan's signature fabric. It's the #1 fabric in her entire collection. It's where I got started as a shopper of Susan's. So 15 years ago or so, I heard her talk about liquid knit. I finally decided I would never purchase clothing at QVC. Pretty much everything else never closed. I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a try. I could see why women love it. It has this amazing silky feel. It is cool to the touch in the spring and summer. It is definitely going to take you through fall and winter. It has fluid drape. Has this beautiful stretch and recovery. I've had my half tuck going on and off for, I don't know, since 7 o'clock this morning. I don't have to look down. I can tell you that my top is not wrinkled because that is the beauty of liquid knit. It's called liquid knit because it flows, because it's fluid. It is color fast. So when you fall in love with a color, you will never be disappointed. And I'm not even just talking about next season or next year. I literally mean 15, 20 years down the road. Never ever fades. You don't need special detergent for the black. You just have this great basic piece that you can dress up because of that silky hand feel, that silky look to it. Also functions as a casual tee, not grabbing anywhere, not clinging anywhere. It also doesn't shrink. It's not gonna pill. It's just this, you invest in it once, you will have it for a lifetime. And that's the essentials part and these solid shades that go with everything. The modern part, that wider Bateau neckline with the proper binding all the way around.
Oh, look how great with jeans.
I mean,
come on, Katya. You look fabulous over there.
It is perfection. She looks fabulous. And this is the thing. She can wear it as like a casual t-shirt, and I love cotton, don't get me wrong, but cotton can shrink and cotton over time is going to change its color and it can lose its shape. Liquid knit will never do any of those things. So you have this that's functioning like that great white t-shirt with
long
jeans.
Sleeves.
and long sleeves. You can zhuzh if you're a zhuzher, but it means true year-round wear. It means great layerability with blazers and cardigans. It is just that essential. I'm so passionate about the modern essentials because I feel like that's where you get bang for your buck.
Definitely. And here's the fun part. You bought these pants. Now you don't have to worry at all about, you know, what am I going to wear on the top? I mean, you literally, wouldn't that be absolutely gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
But that same top, you can go ahead and wear. This is always the hard part.
I know, I'm sorry, I'm not
Wear it
very
like
helpful.
that. You know, if you wanted to do something like that. Or you could take that same top with your navy blue.
Yes.
That's the versatility.
Right. That's
That's why we give you a buy more, save $3. Our planner, Jen, who's been our planner now for years and still puts up with us.
She's awesome.
She looks for pieces like this that we know that you probably want to get a black, because this black, as you said, Beth, you can always count on it years from now. It's a nice neckline, not too high, not too low. You can bend over in it. You can push the sleeves up, but there's long sleeves, so when we get to the vest, you can feel comfortable in it.
Also, if I may, I'm sorry
Yes,
to
yes.
interrupt.
No, go
I
ahead.
was just looking it on you and then thinking on me. It's not a super long
Yes, it's
top.
not a tunic.
Right, it's not a
Yes.
tunic, so that if you are more petite, this is something that can still absolutely work for you. So I'm 5'7", I wear the extra small, that's my normal size. I'm getting hip coverage here. My waist is is it? Yes, it is, right around here. Like I'm guessing where my waist is. It's right here. And then
With me, I'd have to look.
Here's my hips. You're silly. And then it's covering my rear and the back and not grabbing. I have mic packs on and stuff back here, but it
can't
doesn't
tell.
grab or cling anywhere. And if you're a little bit more petite, still going to work for you. And Katya, who's gorgeous and 5'10", hello, still works for her.
Both of you, all three of you, look
and there's
gorgeous
Lydia.
in this. And look at our Lydia in the blue. 1,500 of you have already dialed in. Now let me go back to a thought that I had earlier, and that is reminding you that a hot pick gets shared throughout the day. In fact, it's featured. So if we were in a mall, a store with a door, it would be in the window to get you to come inside, because we know it's a really good introduction to Graver, and it's a good wardrobe builder. You're going to need more than one. But what happens is it's featured on QVC.com in our virtual world that that we shop in these days. You'll find that it gets a lot of attention. Even if somebody isn't watching our show in particular, items recently on air, it's featured in the big deals. So you will have fewer choices and sizes as the day goes on. Early bird gets the hot pick. That's my theory on this. And stay in your true size. I'm 5'6". I'm a medium on the top, and I wear a small on the bottom. Beth, 5'7".
5'7",
Extra
and I
small.
wear an extra small top and bottom. So yeah, it's just that perfect silhouette. That easy silhouette that you can wear a million different ways. Again, it's one hanger in your closet. It's year-round wear. It's any occasion wear. This is your blank canvas. Sometimes we overlook these pieces.
Yes.
And then you bring home all these other pretty things and think, how in the world am I supposed to wear all this stuff together? This is how you wear it.
I have to say that color looks so beautiful on
you.
you. It matches your lipstick, by the way.
Thank you. Ooh, that was a
sweet
happy accident.
Merlot. Happy accident.
It was. I
works.
didn't know I'd be wearing this top this morning when I put my lips on.
It looks.
Thank you.
Works. It works beautifully. Here's what we're seeing earlier. This is the
Yeah,
one on
Lydia's wearing
Lydia
this. Yeah, she looks
that looks
gorgeous in
so
it.
pretty in this. And Lydia and I both wear a medium, and you can see how beautiful it looks on Lydia. Here is that, and I would buy this. Get this, because you don't see that many choices in that vintage
It's more
color.
difficult for Susan to bring like a vintage ivory color like this because it has to be manufactured away. It's very high maintenance. It has to be manufactured
The
away from all
oil
the
on the
other
machine, everything
colors.
else, it's a task. Here is the evening green, and then the black.
The black.
So with a buy more, you pay $37 for the black, and then do you have green yet? Because if you don't, all you have to do, even not even just here at QVC, but look, you know, as I've talked about ad nauseum, I'm sure, but we're so excited in our family. We finally have a family wedding coming up. So I've been looking for dressy dresses, and green is something that you see in evening wear,
Yes.
even out there in the stores and,
I
everything.
think that sometimes you don't think about green as a good color on you. I didn't think it was a good color on me, but I tried it, and I think it's so flattering. It works a lot like blue, just flattering to skin tones, flattering to eye color, hair color. That's a beautiful shade, and it will never change. It'll always be that color.
Here is the vintage ivory. I would definitely go ahead and pick up the vintage ivory.
Yes.
And then this blue.
Doing this again. Look at the blue with the gray. I do. I almost did that. And I almost did the green with the gray. Everything goes with this gray, just saying.
And you'd look good in any of them.
Well, you're
this
very
blue's
kind.
gorgeous.
Susan always picks a great color palette.
And then the berry color,
And
this
tagless.
sweet Merlot.
Tagless
and
for
tagless.
supreme
Thank you
comfort.
for
Yes,
catching
very
that.
important
Yes.
in the Modern Essentials collection. Nothing to interrupt your luxurious liquid knit experience.
4 Easy pays at $9.25. Brand new, only order of the year. When any of those colors turn, when that yellow and 5X turns to red, we got to wait till next year and hope that it does come back in stock. All right, we're going to take a very short break. We're going to talk about our today's special value. In this hour, 36,000 have already been ordered in the today's special value. Oh, you're kidding. More